Edward Kizza in from Pittsburgh a season ago. So looking for that first Indy 11 goal. Partner Evan Conway, 12 goals a season ago, has 2 of the 4 that North Carolina have scored so far this year. For the Indy 11, the lineup has largely been consistent this season. Again, Breneas in for Rendon, Afemu in for Hayden White, Edward Kizza in from Pittsburgh a season ago. So looking for that first Indy 11 goal. Our match referee is Edson Carvajal. He is ready to get things started. Aiden Quinn, as per usual, wearing the captain's armband. Dan, final thoughts before this one goes live.
You know, the weather's going to play a factor in this game. It's obviously it's wet, it's cold. Hopefully get these guys who had a great warm-up.
Kizza will track it down for the Indy 11. Opportunity here on the counter for the Indy 11. Oliver Breneas tries to get it past McGuire, who parries it away. It'll be a corner kick. The first time in this match.
Great effort here. Takes a look, just all looking for the far post. Great placement. Just McGuire got a good piece of it, read it pretty well. Knowledge of the game and what he's contributed to the game, and yeah, just a great shout out to Brad. What a class act and a great guy.
Blake, the one-timer, just steered it wide. Goal kick coming. McGuire could watch that one steer just to his right.
They continue to create, Greg, and that's a good sign for Indy 11.
Once again, Stanley will take the lefty in swingers for Indy. Bending ball in, headed down, finds the back of the net. Goal for the Indy 11. They break through in the 26th minute. On a rainy night, I'm not sure it's going to work.
Ball served in, left foot served in, looks like it goes. Yes, it goes off a defensive head. Somersault's head, and fantastic job. That is not easy work. Nice combination play.
Minsigan slides it through. Conway! And
wow.
Schultz did not get a piece of it. Conway just missed the opportunity. Minsigan, a slip. Long distance ball. Headed back. Breneas gets to it first. Breneas couldn't slide it past McGuire the first time and won't get a second opportunity. Now the opportunity the other direction for the Indy 11.
Fantastic transition from 11.
Good turn by Breneas. Sends it middle of the park, and Kizza just couldn't keep it on frame. Scoring one in about 5 touches in 30 seconds.
Unbelievable. That came from Foster all the way in the
has been kind of the talk of the season for the Indy 11. Creating chance is not a problem. Since the opener in Miami, finishing has been. However, Indy 11 get a bit of a gift in this one. An own goal by North Carolina some 20 minutes ago on service from that man at any point in time last year.
And if I'm Coach McCauley, you know, even though the conditions tonight kind of neutralize the home field advantage. You know, losing last week and Indy 11 losing last weekend at home, they want to protect their home turf. This is their home turf. You don't want to allow Carolina to get that 3rd win in a row, nor do you want the Indy 11 to get their 2nd loss at home in a row. So they're fighting to keep this game on their side.
And Sundstrom, the only substitution this match either direction. That was an injury-related one for Bryce Washington at the tail end of half number 1. Indy next week at Hartford, back at home on April the 19th. Opportunity here. And the hits!
Alcock and Maldonado to step up and step in. These are their 3 top attacking midfield players. And when they find that combination, they're very dangerous, but they have yet to really find it tonight. Those 3 guys are still very capable of changing the course of this game.
Afemu wandering a lot farther forward than he normally does. Now he will immediately track back. As he and Malik Foster look at each other and go, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be back here and you're supposed to be. Okay, we'll get this figured out.
But that's okay because it mixes up the defensive end. You throw your wing back all the way up, and then your outside mid's going to cover for you.
How about this long ball for Foster again? Let him use that speed. Got to it in time.
What a ball!
Kizza! Edward Kizza gets his first Indy 11 goal. The speed of Foster on display. Make it 2-0 for the Indy 11.
Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful ball. Hooking all the way down. Foster just finds it, keeps it barely in play, and one touch from Kizza. You can't get a more prettier goal than that. Fantastic.
You can count on just a couple of fingers the number of players in the league that have the speed to get to that ball.
Chisum just took advantage of it, got right in front of him. One touch, keeper had no chance. That was a brilliant play by Indy 11.
Ball sent in. Left foot just steers wide. There was a touch there for the Indy 11. North Carolina now spurred into action, having to chase this game a little bit more.
Nice to see Indy 11 with all the opportunities they've created, Greg, to get rewarded there. Just a wonderful play, wonderful transition.
But again, business is quickly picked up for North Carolina, and Conway gets it right back.
We talked about how dangerous he can be, and he can change the game.
5
and
goals.
Salt might have been screened a little bit here. Yeah, he couldn't see the ball. What a nice finish by Conway.
5 goals scored this year for North Carolina FC. Conway's got 3 of them.
They've got him open. He created that second goal with he and Kizza specifically coming from the outside. So
Kizza here stays onside, but just steers it wide.
It's got pressure on him. Nice little flick, and just tries to get one touch. Pressure on him. Tried to get the shot off on target, but they got a corner kick out of it.
Murphy's taken all the corners in this half, and Afemu went to the turf. Neidlinger applying pressure, gets in the way. Works it around Paco Craig, the back heel from Blake.
Well, that would have been pretty. This is a dangerous ball. Maldonado can serve this well. Watch the far post.
Hanging around the 6, headed down, and it's in. Donovan gets the goal, and we're tied at 2. A stoppage-time equalizer for North Carolina FC.
What a great ball by Maldonado. He's been taking the restarts the entire night. Here's the replay. Nice ball served in. Just gets up opportunistic and just gets a head above the defense of Indy 11 and puts one on the far post, and Salt just couldn't get to it. That was a nice goal.
This is going to feel like the opposite for the Indy 11.
Yes, it will.
And that's it. No further activity. Well, a well-earned road point for North Carolina. A missed opportunity.